From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have...
Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the TI Racing Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. They open up season number 6 from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. In the booth here tonight, it's me, Matt, as always, and my co-host and partner, AJ Capola. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, race fans? And welcome to the Nashville Fairgrounds. I'm actually really excited to see trucks around this place. Maybe in a couple years we'll see real-life trucks and real-life cup cars around this place.
Yeah, just maybe. And you see a major sponsor for this series, RD Designs, on your right hand of your screen. But right now, qualifying just wrapping up, man. And we got a ton of trucks here, well over 25. Showing up for an opening night for season 6. I think it's going to be a good race here tonight. This track is very racy, AJ. It has some room. It's a short track, but you do have a little bit of room.
Yeah, I've been watching for about 45 minutes to almost an hour, and we've seen a lot of drivers out there, a lot of spins. It's you see the turns, how they're pretty banked, a pretty good amount, but you see a lot of cars getting really loose entering pretty much turn 1 and turn 3. So Matt, have you ever raced here before?
I have, but definitely not in a truck, man. It's always been in a super late model, and that's the only thing I have to compare it to. Very interesting racetrack, man. You get down there to the bottom, and it tends to kind of throw the car to the left at an odd angle. Tends to get that car loose. I'm wondering, with the extra downforce of the truck, if they're going to have to deal with that at all, or maybe get lucky and not have to deal with the looseness.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of it, and you said it was an open setup, so everybody's been able to mess with their setups to where they want them. But man, we have a lot of trucks here tonight. What are you expecting with all these trucks on such a small track?
Well, they don't have fast repairs so the first thing I'm going to expect to happen early on, probably a big incident that's going to catch up a lot of trucks. And with the lack of fast repairs, it can end your night early. You're going to have to take care of that truck all evening long.
Yeah, oh yeah, and no fast repairs. That is big, especially if one car gets into the wall and stacks up a whole field. You can take out a good 5 to 10 trucks right there and then, which you see a lot of times on iRacing at short tracks just like this.
Yeah. And what's weird, man, is, we got this done today to come out here tonight for this one. Ain't it odd? 2 trucks on a Monday night, because we got the off-road trucks just after this. So, truck night apparently on the channel.
Yeah, we get to bring our friends, the Pony Express, back, and I am very much looking forward to calling those Pro Ford trucks. But for right now, we're gonna see about what, 30 trucks?
Yeah,
31 trucks here tonight.
Yeah.
Try to get around Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
It's gonna be tight, close quarters racing all night long here at Nashville. And beating and banging and all the things you expect to see. Should be a good one here as we get ready to grid up and take a look at the starting lineup. AJ, here we go. Our time is up in qualifying. Let's take a look at what we have here tonight for this lineup. And there we go. Well, that's logo ain't working, but okay. Caden Tops on the front row, along with Ryan Whitetail, along with Nate Booger. And Matt right there, the top 4. And they are quick as far as right together lap time wise.
Oh, 100% they are. Actually, from the 1st to 10th they are really close, but I'll let you continue running through the field.
Well, as Mr. Cook right here, we're going to pick up a 9th. You see Nate Brody right there behind him in 10th. And really, the top 10, as you were saying, or more right there with each other on lap times. And I'm very, very excited. You see Hunter there, right there in 12th, Nick Leo, Tim, and let's see, David Strangle, Randy Post. Not exactly sure if this is exactly the way they line up on track. Logan Hamilton and Ryan Dingler right there in the 18th spot. Brandon right there in 19th. Chris right there in 20th, 21st. Alex Bryson, 22nd. Sean, 23rd. Landon Dryhold and Mr. Jacob there, 24th. 25th, Dalton Wilson and Sean Lester, 26th. 27th, Jacob Locklear and Mr. Chris Lewis, 28th. 29th is Corey Cheney and Anthony in 30th. And 31st is going to be Sean there to round out the field, AJ. 30.
Yeah, dude.
31
trucks here tonight.
Yeah, and we'll get used to some of the names here. We get to covering them weekly. That's normally how it works out. The first one's always a little rough, and then it gets better from there. But, so, for you guys at home and AJ in the booth, my race count time predictor says 55 minutes if we go green. Unless the goddess of caution is off at a beach somewhere drinking, I don't see us going green all night, bud.
No, I don't think so either, but for programming, Matt, do you want to tell them about what might happen if there are a lot of cautions here tonight?
Yeah, due to the fact that we're going a little bit later than I thought we were when we originally planned to do this, at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, me and the Capola man, we got to go get ready for a dirt race. So hopefully we'll be done and that doesn't become an issue. And there's a good chance that it won't, but if it does, 9:30, we gotta skedaddle and get over to broadcast number 2. And so it's gonna be a tight deadline tonight, but we'll get after it and get it done, AJ.
Yeah, it looks like we have one more pace lap. Pace lap's gonna go by really fast here, so pace car's gonna hit pit road right here, and we're gonna see where it takes us. 120 laps around Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
We will see where the Tennessee roads lead here in Nashville. Field side by side off of turn 4. Green flag going to fly.
Green.
Season 6 of the TI Racing Truck Series is green at Nashville. lap number 1. And great jump there for the race leader. And Jay Trouble. Oh no, that don't look good. And I believe that was a 25 going around. And we're going to try to locate him. Was it Ryan that went around? It was. At least I was right on the car number, AJ. And let's take a look. All I seen was a 25 going around in my peripheral vision. And such variety because he had such a good starting spot. Or got loose off a 2, gets clipped. Everybody swirling to trying to get away from it. And for the most part, for having a car go around at the front of the field, I think we got lucky.
Yeah, it looks like only maybe 1 or 2 cars that got into it. Definitely the one car getting loose out of 2. But as I kind of said at the beginning of the broadcast, a lot of cars were getting loose out of 2 and 4.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part of it, and that's kind of what we talked about. What I saw right there was the same thing you see out of a super late model, having that same type of problem. And he's going to bring that car to pit road to try to get it worked on. And I tell you what, as we ride around under yellow, AJ, what do you say we quickly go to our commercial break for one of our premier channel partners, Nerds
Right.
Doing Nerds Things.
Let's do it, brother.
Let's do it.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds. From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds.
Alrighty, AJ Capola, man, we're back here live at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway as we get ready to go back green once again here for the TI Racing Truck Series here, round number 1 of season 6, brought to you by RD Designs as well on board to bring them back to green here tonight at North Wilkesboro. I mean, Nashville, almost the same as North Wilkesboro, but not North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, pace car once again hitting pit road in control of the 95, Bryce McCune.
Mr. McCune, I believe that's what I'm going to go with. And on the bottom, good restart. The 088 is outside. Double file down the back. Go ahead.
And I was saying the guy's name.
Man, what a battle up front here. And they're going to get back single file, AJ.
All right, man.
And trouble.
We have a caution out on the racetrack, checking the front stretch.
And so it'd be on the front stretch.
Looks like a lot of right side damage up on the 7 vehicle.
Yep, back here, and he is smoking the beat 30 back there, and he's going to take a tow. Let's check.
Ooh, that's the 47.
that
Sean
is-
Lester gets loose and gets thrown by the 52.
And again, no fast repairs here tonight, so we're going to bring that up a lot tonight, but you can't help it if you get caught into a wreck. That car can be pretty much totaled for you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The 11, like you just said, got up into the door. Boom, pinball right around the 52. Right involved as well. and that will bring out the second yellow of the night. 10 laps complete, AJ.
Yeah, so far we're hitting, actually, we're not even on lap 10, we're on lap 8.
No, we're on 10.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong driver. Ha!
That's a ripperoni.
Yeah, a guy that towed back to the pit road I was still on.
So 10 laps in, 2 cautions here tonight up front. Still, and I tell you what, if you look at the front of this field, they have gotten away each and every restart, AJ.
Yeah, the 95 Bryce McCoon has done a really good job along with the 88 Caden Tufts. Caden's been a really good job on the outside for at least turn 1 and 2, but when he gets into 3 and 4, it looks like he just wants to cut his losses and get right behind the 95. But other than that, Logan Hamilton's doing a good job. Hunter, wow, there's a lot of difficult names here. So we apologize if we brutalize anybody's last names here. But
I believe
Hunter
it's
in the 92.
Thrower, maybe?
Yeah.
In that number 4 position, Justin Key, right there behind him. And then it's going to be Kobe Wells in 6th, Nate Brody in 7th, Zach Marquez and Brighton Cook, I believe, would be that one. So that's your top 9 as we get ready for another restart. 12 laps complete in this one, AJ.
Yeah, for everybody watching, we actually had almost 20 people watching at once before. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV for all TI Racing Truck Series. This is their Season 6 opener race here at Nashville Fairgrounds Raceway. So, yeah, help us out. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Caden was like, we definitely need a Canadian anthem because I want to say he is the only driver here from Canada.
Well, we may have to.
He is.
We may have to make that happen next week. You never know. But we are going to go to green at 13 laps of 120 complete. And here we go once again, AJ.
Yeah, pace car's about to hit pit road once again. There it goes. And once again in control of the 95 truck.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh boy, that's going to be tight into 1. They got it figured out, but man, that got tight for a moment.
That got very tight. I'm looking a little further back in the field to see if anybody gets loose off of 2 being pinched down, and so far so good.
Right now I'm looking around. I believe this is the 13th, 14th positions on the racetrack. There's the 11th spot being contested. There's Brandon trying to move forward. Contact. Rut row. Well, there's the big one. There it is. Big one back straight away. And whammo, bammo, thank you, mammo. That is going to be a bunch of trucks torn up. Well, let's take a look at the replay once again for yellow number 3 on the evening. Well, AJ, we talked about this could happen, that we could end up getting multiple cautions.
Yeah, this is a very tight racetrack, so when 1 or 2 cars go sideways, we saw it at Martinsville in, I think it was a cup race, where they just blocked the whole track.
It doesn't surprise me at all, when something goes wrong. Normally speaking about this place and others like it, it's like a big sweeper. It just starts sweeping everybody into it, and by the time you're done, this is what you get. AJ, are you surprised or kind of what you expected?
I kind of expected it. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't really happen, but very unfortunate that all this is kind of carnage with all these vehicles.
And it's into the outside wall, and once that happens, it's just going to trigger everybody behind them. Nowhere to go. from this view, you can see just how bad the track was blocked. Man, big hit on the inside there for the 84 rod of Jacob Locklear right there that got the inside wall pretty hard. Now, keep this in mind, AJ. We started with 30-some trucks tonight, right? We now have 18 on the lead lap, 18 laps in.
Yeah, we're clicking laps off just like we're clicking vehicles on the lead lap off.
Yeah, they're on pit road getting them worked on. It's just unfortunate, man. You see it at a place like this, a car getting around, and then next thing you know, everybody comes in, piles in, and it's absolute carnage. So, AJ, we're sitting here, 18, 19 on the board. Bryce gonna have to do another restart here in a moment. So if Bryce can get another restart in, he may be all right here.
Well, he's been all right every restart so far, so what's to stop him from doing it one more time?
And got Morton Racing right there setting in that third spot with that 12 of Logan Hamilton. Logan Hamilton doing a great job, a rookie to the division, setting in the top three. It's a great job for Logan. Well, here we go once again. Double file up front, ready to go green. 20 of 120 complete here tonight, AJ.
Yeah, we'll pull those belts tight one more time. We're gonna have another restart on our hands.
100 laps to go here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway when we go green. Green in the air, we're back underway once again. Pretty good restart up front.
It was a very good restart. I didn't think he was clear from the 088, but man, that could have got really hairy going into turn one. There goes Caden to the inside. No, pulled right behind the 95 once again.
And Wells back here. Wells is stuck on the outside of the 45 truck, and he's outside the 28 of Justin right now. Nate Brody right there behind him, trying to look for a way around. Can't do it. Side by side, the 33 truck on the top. Nate trying to make that outside lane here right now. Just 23 laps in.
Right now, our top rookie in the series right now is the 12 of Logan Hamilton, and he is sitting P4 at the moment.
And doing a very solid job at a not so easy racetrack. Sitting in the top four right now. 24, starting to click off some laps now, AJ. Starting to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, I think once we get into that rhythm, we're going to see laps get knocked off really fast here. But don't look off the lead just yet. Caden Tufts is really putting a lot of pressure on that 95 truck of Bryce.
Bryce trying to do what he can. Holding serve down the back straightaway here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Tufts trying to get the ground back to Bryce. Bryce trying to pull away. When will lap traffic become a factor? With still almost 25 trucks on the racetrack running right now. At some point, you're going to hit some lap traffic.
Yeah, well, right now, the first car we really need to worry about that is still on the lead lap is the Jacob machine of, the number 7 machine of Jacob, or the 30 machine of AJ Vassar. But they're about 6 or 7 seconds right now ahead of our leaders.
Well, at least Jacob now knows his machine. So maybe he can do like a transformer and transform his way into the lead.
Hey, I'm trying to do a social media manager for you as well right now.
Nice, the 34 machine on the top side right now. That is Anthony back there in the 22nd spot. And again, you talked about that being the tail of the field right now. They are somewhere in the neighborhood of about 15, 14 seconds off the leaders. So leaders are coming to the tail of this field, led by Bryce right now and Caden Tufts.
Yeah, with how close Bryce, Caden, Hunter, and Logan are, lap traffic can really play an issue to see who gains or who loses what position.
Yeah, now we're starting to knock the laps down here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. Logan right there in fourth, just a couple of cars or truck lengths away from the P3 machine, Hunter Thrower. Hunter doing a good job holding serve right now.
Yeah, our biggest mover right now we see on the racetrack is our P8 driver, Chris Sakla in the 15 truck.
Yeah.
He is up 12 positions.
He's in that TI Racing number 15 machine. Zach right behind him. Great job moving through the field, cutting through it, kind of like a knife through butter here. Zach's not going to say not so fast. You're not going to take the limelight just yet. He's going to try to jump underneath. Can't do it.
And our leaders are catching lap traffic right now.
Oh, this could get bad. Let's get back here through the lap traffic. There's Tim. There's a couple more. Landon. There is Corey right now. There's the number 1 truck of David. There is the 3, and then we're almost back to our race leaders. Well, it's going to be a heck of a run for them. They're going to have to hang on through this traffic, AJ.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're just going to keep losing laps because you're pretty much going to be told to stay out of the way of the leaders. Get that virtual blue flag that is not existent yet on iRacing, but yeah, this is where you would hope for cautions, but right now we have an excellent battle for the lead.
Us and Mr. Bryce cutting through lap traffic with 37 going on the board. Hunter Thrower behind them by about 0.6 of a second, but these two well on their way to setting sail at the front of the field, AJ.
Yeah, right now they're slowly pulling away from the 92 of Hunter Thrower, but that's about it. Nothing really else going on.
I wonder if Hunter's going to throw a zinger in there. Get into the back bumper of that 95 machine, moving up out of the rate. He might throw him a fastball, AJ.
Oh, but he got really tight. The double 88, he really had to check out of the coming out of turn 4 there. He got really tight.
And right there, the 92, he's going to backtrack a little bit. There's the 12, Logan Hamilton, that rookie right now, out of Morton Racing right now. In that 12, running fourth, Kobe Wells behind them in 6th. Then we got another rookie, and Nate Brody, right there in the 6th spot, AJ. So rookies up front showing they know what they're doing in this series here tonight.
Yeah, they're doing really, really well by taking up, it looks like, 4 of the top 10 positions.
As we are about 20 laps away, don't look now, but we're 20 laps away from halfway already, AJ. Once we got going here, knocking laps off in a hurry, at about 19 or so seconds a lap here, so roughly 4 laps a minute, AJ.
Roughly about 3 laps a minute, but give or take.
Oh, no, Nate. We just bragged on Nate. He got sideways on the bottom, locked it down.
Well, what a hell of a save, though.
Yeah, great job.
You know, he lost a couple positions, but what a wonderful save, keeping the truck out of the fence, and we are still green on the racetrack.
Yeah, we still rolling. He did a well of a job to crank some wheel into it, get that truck straightened back out. You're not missing anything up front, and yellow is out.
That looked like the number 4, if there is a number 4.
Let's see. We'll try to see if we can discover where the yellow happened at here. And we'll get right back with you.
That was the 47. I don't know, actually.
See if we can figure it out. Here it turned off.
It looks like he came off of Pit Road with a very race car. And that's what put out the caution. I'm literally watching him drive down pit road at like 10, 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's all I've got. I don't see anybody around. It's quite interesting here. Oh well, Yellow's out on the racetrack.
Yeah, that was very weird. I don't know why he would leave the pit stall if that was going to if there was still that much damage on the vehicle.
Very odd, but we're back. And we'll get to see how it goes from here, I guess. So that's going to let the leaders get a stop in, AJ. So I'm happy for the leaders that they can get a stop in here. But, you know, we're going to be just shy of halfway once we get back going. And we're going to give a big shout out again to some more of our partners. Of course, RD Designs on board for this race for the TI Racing League. A great partner for them. We have partners as well within our channel. Elite Performance Industries on board as a premier partner, as well as the Nerds are doing Nerd Stinks podcast, Track Bar Media, and also Arrow Designs. Thank you to all those guys. And of course, if you need a setup or you need some driver coaching to get a little bit quicker, head on over to eliteperformance.com or eliteperformanceindustries.com today. And we got a little bit of a deal on the driver development package on a little bit of a discount. 4 Super 8 models, modifieds, and SK4 models. I think I covered all of it, AJ.
I hope so.
Well, I'm on
the way you talk about their setups is if all you're missing is a setup, these guys will take you to the next level.
Yeah. So I opened up my mouth this week, AJ.
Oh no.
So we've been hitting consistently 220 wins a week as a team. So I popped up and I said, hey guys, if we can hit 300 this week, I'll give somebody a $30 Elite Performance gift card, courtesy of Extreme Sim TV. So then team owner Tyler Payne popped up and goes, hey, I will double that. And then a couple of our setup guys popped up and said, I'll throw in 2 free paint schemes for the winner if we get there.
There you go.
So we're going to find out if we're going to get 300 wins this week. Here we go, back on the green here for the TI Racing Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Off into turn number 1. And there you go, 15 and 95 on the front row. Yellow is out. Back straight away. I sounded like a cattle auctioneer there for a moment. And we're going to try to get a car number for you, and I believe I may have found it. So, let's go see. Well, we had a good stretch of green flag, AJ, and then
we very much did. We're looking at less than 70 laps to go right now.
Yeah, a little rashy yellows, a little, but that's
still wrecking.
We're still trying to catch up to the original accident. Not sure who went around there to find out. Get back on the racetrack here. Yeah, racing number 15 machine sitting there behind the pace car. Beautiful looking truck. Again, in chat, Morton Racing being cheered for him, and Badger Racing. That was, who that is? Barrett, if I'm not mistaken, Morton cheering them on. With 52 at 120 complete. Don't forget, guys, if you watch this race, come on back to the channel. 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. Come support us. Go watch some off-road short course racing with the Pony Express. Come check us out. We'll be live 9:45 for that one. for their second season on the channel.
Well, about 9:30-ish.
And yeah, around there, somewhere in there, 9:30-ish, 9:35-ish, somewhere in their neighborhood. Just head on over to the other event scheduled for them. Again, that's the Pony Express Off-Road Truck Series. And we'll be covering that event, and then after that, I'm going to eat and go to bed. If I would be honest, I do not feel 100% tonight at all. I feel like Dumbledore done hit me over the head with a hammer.
Oh, when you put it that way, that's not good.
No, it's not. Maybe one of the what is that show? The Witch Academy or whatever, where all the witches are at the witch school and they're training. Kind of like a Harry Potter concept, but not Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same concept. Maybe they done something. Or maybe I just pissed Kim off, or maybe she just hit me over the head with a pot. All these possibilities are possible. Here we go once again. You see right there, light on, the pace car is out. The 95-15 front row, ready to rock and roll again. Flagman gonna give them cross flags this time for halfway. I am pretty impressed. They have knocked some lap count down.
Oh, halfway would be lap 60. We're on 55.
Yeah, I mean, whoa.
Not a good restart for the 95 of Bryce at all.
Ooh, he stumbled, but he's gonna stumble again off of 2. So hard when you get pinched down on the bottom like that.
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. There we go. Great save. Wow. Hunter thrower, sir. That may be one of the saves of the year candidates for 2022 from December.
That was amazing. That was a hell of a save and a half.
I am actually going to clip that, and that will go into the voting pool for next year. Yes, we're doing our first annual awards at the end of the year, by the way. We're doing best show car of the year, best save, and I got a couple more ideas. So I think that's a pretty good candidate, don't you, buddy?
Yeah, you dang right it is.
Man, we've had two of them tonight.
Two really good saves. Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen 2 really good saves tonight.
So with 58 complete of 120, they'll run back up single file down the back straightaway, AJ, here tonight at Nashville. I was just informed I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Yay.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
Boo. Boo, doctor. You know, it's a typical stubborn guy thing, not want to go to the doctor.
I 100% agree with that, but you kind of need to if you really have to.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we're going to get ready to go back green here. And man, what a night it has been here to open up the 6th season for the TI Racing Truck Series here on Extreme Sim TV. And there's a lot of billboards back there on the racetrack that says available for sponsorship.
I was just looking at that.
Maybe they're doing their thing. They need to give them a call. See what happens. See, I try to get AJ to spend money on every day. See, I tried to get you to spend money on a car last night. Now I'm trying to get you to spend money on billboards. Oh, iRacing up and be like, hey, it says available for sponsorship. We're gonna get ready to go back racing once again. Are you ready to go back at it, buddy?
Yeah, let's get her at her.
Well, we'll get them double back up and get her at her tapping and do it all over again. 61 on the board this time by. So funny for all you race fans out there. I legitimately found a candle on Amazon, AJ. It says it smells like racing tires. I don't know how you make a candle smell like a race.
I don't know either, but I'm not gonna doubt it because I have a bunch of candles that smell like stuff from Disney World.
And here we go once again, coming to green. 62 on the board, 120 greens in the air.
Green flag, green flag.
Great restart there for the 15 machine. Double foul for the race lead, AJ.
We are very much double foul for the race lead, but that 102 really pushed up the track and almost put the 45 into the wall.
Yeah, it got dicey right there. And the 15 gonna go to the top side. The 95 out front right now. Man, oh man, great racing. Chris gonna drop back second. Here comes the 12 of Logan Hamilton trying to peek his nose through. Look at Logan peek to the bottom, AJ. He's like, I'm here.
Battle for a second right now. Looks like the 15 is going to give the position to Logan Hamilton right there.
Great job for that Morton Racing machine. If you're still in chat, but let us know what you think about that 12 Morton Racing machine up the P2 for the rookie here. It's so impressive. Justin, right there, another rookie inside the top 5. And goes on the racetrack. I was getting ready to say, AJ, this might be the night of the rookies. And that is the 8th machine around on the race, or the 2 machine, my apologies, around on the racetrack. As we're 66 laps in.
He does have a lot of front end damage and a lot of rear end damage there.
Figure out what happened to our buddy there. He's got a ton of damage on that truck. And I think, buddy, it's going to be one of these getting loose out of turn 2 type of situations.
Yeah, we talked about earlier.
Yep.
So you said you haven't run a stock car or a stock truck here. What vehicle have you run here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway?
Literally a super late model. That's all I've ran here. So.
And how difficult are those super late models here? Are they pretty much the same loose out of 2 and loose out of 4?
Well, buddy, I will tell you this. You could probably go put some ice skates on your car, and you'd have just as good a chance of driving the thing as you would with regular tires and loose fit wheels.
Well, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but...
Oh, it's fun. What are you talking about? Not a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Let's see.
So, for anybody who has followed Extreme Sim TV, an announcement was made today via the Facebook pages. A series we picked up and returning to the channel, AMA, and their modified and super late model. It is with a very proud and very happy to announce that my podcast, the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast, has come to an agreement with the AMA guys to be the primary title sponsor for the series.
Man, what are you trying to do to get a monopoly on the channel, buddy?
Well, yeah, I want to make sure that if you go belly, I'm kidding.
Right, exactly. Well, I think what you're trying to do is to sponsor everybody on the channel. That way everything is brought to you by Nerds Doing Nerd Things. You know,
I'm not going to say no to that, but yeah, kind of.
But you know, Susie's sitting back there just watching all this like, what in the world?
hey, if it gets more listeners to the show, you know, hey, it's doing its job.
Susie's just like, she probably blames me because it's kind of my fault. Because I kind of bring you in. I would try to get you to put sponsorship on everything.
You have.
Yeah. But we're going to get ready to go back green. McCrane, Hamilton, front row, Brody, Justin, Kobe Wells, and Zach right there in the top 6. Hunter Thrower in 7th, Sean in 8th, 9th is Ryan Dinger, and 10th is AJ Besser.
Green, green, green.
So we are back green once again, 71 of 120 complete here tonight, far way wide. Don't know where he went because my camera didn't pick it up. But I seen a car shoot off to the right, AJ.
Yeah, he got really close to the wall. He didn't really go into it. He's back going the correct way.
Well, at least he's doing that. You want to be at least going the correct way, if nothing else. Mid-pack right now. Nate Booker right there doing a great job. Yellow on the racetrack. We'll slow these bad boys back down. And we got... There's the 12 catching up to 95. Not sure what the yellows. Oh. Well, buddy, on the bright side, you want to hear the bright side thing?
What's up?
I'm pretty sure production time's not going to be a problem.
Well, that's good.
Pretty sure here because we got about 14 minutes of racing left. And I'd say we'll get on another green flag run at some point, bud.
I'm hoping.
What? 12 laps, or 12 people watching right now. 4 likes. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you think about tonight's show here as the opening for season 6 for the TI Racing Trucks. I always want to go through here and check. Here's the other one, another Morton Racing machine in the 24. It's easy for me to pick out because they got big Morton Racing logos on the right rear quarter panel. Teammates right there in the 2490 E machine. Right with one another, and then their teammate Logan up near the front and second. And as we go along, we'll get familiar with who is on throughout the season. Probably have to get us a spreadsheet, most likely. Like I've done for other weeks and whatnot. It's involved. So, 77 on the board, the pace car comes back around. Bryce leads this thing. Logan in second. And so, as we get ready to do this all over again, 77 in the front. So, AJ, buddy, what are you thinking about this one?
Dude, I'm liking this short track series right here, or at least, you know, these trucks on a short track like this. It's been very interesting to watch. Yeah, we've had a number of wrecks, unfortunately, but, you know, we've had an amazing battle within the top 5 all night.
The battle continues as we get ready to go back to our green. And AJ, we'll get ready to fire this thing back up.
Yeah, the lights on the pace car are off. We are going to go green this lap. We're about we're a little past halfway, looking at about 40 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very pleased with what we're seeing here tonight, bud.
Yeah, I'm happy. I know it was short notice, so a lot of stuff was like, oh crap, get going and let's run it. But, you know, still a really good show and a real awesome turnout for the TI Racing Truck Series guys.
Yeah, me as well. I'm happy when I'm seeing 78 on the board. It was kind of a rush job, but we got here, right? We got it going. And Logan Hamilton right there in that 12 machine in the Morton Racing number 12, going to put pressure on the back bumper. Bryce going to cover right now. Bryce a little bit of a wiggle out down the front straightaway. Oh,
yeah,
man.
but he's still having a very good commanding lead, about 4/10.
There is Logan. And that team owner down there talked about it a while ago. Barrett did, talking about he's keeping his nose clean and doing a good job. Right now he's doing more than that. He's up in the top two and he's going for it. And as the laps wind down, we continue to run here. Now, glad you didn't pick up on what I said there.
Yep, I just let you keep going.
Yep, just keep rolling with it. Never mind. Go with it. As we continue to go right now, Kobe Wells, AJ Besser, looking at Besser in the 30 camp, along with Caden Tufts. Tufts, after he's gotten back in traffic, he's had a little bit of trouble getting that number 38 machine back, or number 30 machine, aka the 088, back forward, aka whatever number is on the truck now.
But I really got to throw it out here. For the Season 6 opener at Nashville here tonight, there is a good chunk of rookies within this top 10 here.
Yeah. And we're
They have
hoping,
a lot to be proud about right now.
and we're really hoping, much like the, if you remember back to last year, AJ, Monday nights with Pony Express and the IndyCar League, this has a very good chance to get that same reputation.
Oh, yeah.
Right
I'm
now,
definitely really excited to see these guys and keep them around.
yeah, right now we'll Logan Hamilton right there in second. McCrane right there in the race lead. Everybody fights through the bottom. 85 complete. Price doing a great job pulling away. You know what I'm looking forward to, buddy?
What's that?
A reintroduction of the custom number panels on the ticker this year.
There you go.
That making a comeback here in a few weeks. Justin right there as well. And Hunter Thrower and Kobe Wells. AJ Vesser. Hayden Tufts. Right now with Ryan. Right now in that 8th spot in the mix. So right now, the Caden Tufts machine inside the top 10 and 8. Zach in 9th. And 10th is Ryan. Landon, excuse me, right there as well. And everybody giving each other plenty of space right now, AJ. See, we normally hear, AJ, I think, tires would be an issue, but we ran so many yellow flag laps here tonight that I don't know that it's going to
Let me
affect it
check
that
on
much.
tires. They get 3 sets a race, and maybe they've used 1 or 2.
Leaders have got 44 laps on theirs, so they probably used 1 set, possibly.
30 to go.
One car low and slow on the front straightaway there, but we stayed green here at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. The site of the All-American 400 for all y'all super late model fans. And, you know, I got to go through Nashville to see my sister this September and October and late in the year. And I might mysteriously, as we got contact for the race lead, or for second, excuse me, Logan got a little bump. And Logan gonna hold to the good job. And Logan gonna stay down low right now because here comes that 33 camp of Nate. And once again, crossover for Nate. Nate's gonna try to take the position here, AJ.
Yeah, watching him do that right now, but as we're talking, the 95 Bryce McCoon is driving away from our pretty much rookie pack back here.
Yeah, he is. He is getting away from the rookies right now. I don't know, man. When I go down to Arkansas late in the year, I might have to make my GPS might accidentally take me to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. You never know. You know,
I don't know what's going on with the 95, but that 28 is catching him. Justin K is really catching him.
And Logan right there too. They're staying third, right in that whole calamity of cars. There's the 28 of Justin. Had to lift there underneath lap traffic, cost him a little bit. Here comes the 12 of Logan Hamilton, coming right almost to the back bumper.
Yeah, it didn't help Justin K or Logan Hamilton trying to get past that lap traffic of, I think that was a 34 car. And that is, I don't actually see a 35. Anthony Kaiswater.
Price right there leading. He's in lap traffic. He's going to try to pick his way through. Picking through it like I picked through spaghetti right now. But he stumbled, and that's going to let the 28 to his bumper. And he can't stumble in lap traffic here. If he does, Justin K's going to be all over him like a tornado storm here, I guess.
We have a 4-car fight right now for that lead. For the lead here tonight, but don't look now. Logan Hamilton is looking to get to the inside of Justin K.
Yeah, your race leader, Bryce, he's got a Sharknado behind him, and that Sharknado's coming. A ton of shark trucks out there right now. Oh, through lap traffic, getting a little bit dicey. One car up to the wall. That's the 11 trying to get on all the room he possibly can and more. He might have to go outside the racetrack to give these leaders more room, AJ.
Yeah, that was Corey Cheney staying out of the way, doing good jobs, letting the leaders fight for it. But right now, 95, Bryce McCoon is really still pulling away now.
McCoon absolutely yanking away like he's the Coon and Friends on South Park. Pulling away right now. I couldn't resist. You know what he's saying in his head?
What's that?
He's saying, screw you guys, I'm going home.
That's what he wants to do, and he wants to take that trophy with him.
Exactly, and he is going to roll into 3 and 4 with a 7/10 of a second gap over Logan Hamilton, Nate Brody, and Justin Key right here behind him.
17 laps to go right now in regulation. Hopefully we don't see, that bad word we don't like hearing on this channel.
We got leaders on pit road. 50 laps, they're on pit road, AJ.
Couple of leaders. Those look like Nate Brody and Justin K.
Well, you know what that means. If they come down with 50 something on theirs, it's kind of interesting. And there's the caution as Kobe Wells was committed to pit road when the yellow came out. So Wells may get a lucky break if he did not get a pit road speed or entry penalty here. Is he going to elect to start to get on in his box? He does. Where's the pace car? That's the $1 million question. Pace car picks up the field in 4. Kobe is right down here in pit lane at his stall. Pace car coming now. And Wells better get on the loud pedal. But it's not going to happen. Wells is going to get trapped a lap down. And there's that. Wow. I don't know if I'd have stopped in my box there. I think I'd have kept going.
Yeah, I probably would have rolled right through it.
With 14 to go, that's pretty much worst case scenario. Getting trapped a lap down like that. I mean, if everybody in front of him pits, he'll get the lucky, the lucky dog get the wave around, but he's still going to be at the tail of the field. No, there's that. No, with 14 to go, We'll see how it turns out. In this one, 14 or more laps to go. Well, yeah, I'm glad we was able to make it out for this one here tonight, bud.
Yeah, we had a hell of a green flag run right there, showing pretty much how good these drivers are, especially, you know, Nashville being not the easiest track in the world, but also how they maneuver lap traffic.
Yeah, we opened up the season probably one of the toughest short tracks in America. So, you know, there's that. The only other thing more crazy than this we could do is go to Bowman Gray. Not giving anybody any ideals. Oh, did you hear the rumors?
What's up?
Did you hear that you didn't hear the rumors, buddy? I sound like that girl, like that cheerleader in high school with her friends. Didn't hear? So, 4 cylinders coming to iRacing.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, so you're going to end up with 4-cylinder. That's going to be fun. And I immediately posted to Joey when I seen that. And I poked him and I poked him and I poked him. And I'm like, we're getting a series of that, right? We're going to get a series of that, right? And look at all these wave around trucks. Holy moly. But look who's going to come out with the race lead after pit stops. Looky here. It is the 12 machine of Hamilton and Bryce right back to the front of the field, ready to go for a dash here for 10 laps. Flagman with the green flag in the air. We're back green at Nashville.
Green flag, green flag.
And man,
looking at 10 laps to go.
All right, man, caution is out.
and yellow's out. And I think that might have been a restart incident on the racetrack.
Yep. It looks like the 7.
It was the 7 machine.
7 of Jacob Vanoski.
Mr. Vanoski.
Looks like he just got loose as we were going green. Goes head first into the wall, and that's what brings up the caution. Oh, he gets hit by the 54. What a hit.
Go back and take the look here. We'll get
Well,
there
54
replay.
is already post. And what after effect.
Well, there you go. We're in under 8 to go. What is your thoughts here, Mr. Coppola? Let's go back out.
Well, my thoughts are, it might be a little difficult to do anything with, I don't know, probably going to get going with about 5 or 4 laps to go. But
Yeah.
if you're going to do anything, you need to do it right there and then. And, you know, I think there's 3 attempts at a greenwood checkered.
I think so. As you said, very difficult. There was an accident on the front straight away. Man, he did take a hit, didn't he?
He took a very big hit.
Yeah, that did not go well for Jacob. So, big hit for him. See it right there. Oof.
Matt, your stream is lagging like hell. Oh, there it goes. It just straightened itself out.
Yeah, it's OBS. It's taking hits tonight. I think it's the weather. I think it would be the weather, sir.
Patrick, you're getting snow down there, aren't you?
Yep. Snow is causing el problemos.
You can keep the snow.
Don't you love the snow?
No, negative.
You and AJ are not allowed to say no at the same time. Y'all are not allowed to team up on me that time. You just give me the look like, yeah, I'm in trouble. Help me. you got me in trouble. That's not very difficult to do.
Oh, hell no. You do a lot of it on your own.
You just give it that extra nudge.
All you need is a little push.
Yep. And whoop, I'm in trouble. I hate that it was lagging a little bit, but again, I believe it would be the weather causing a little bit of issues, if you shall say. Well, we're ready to go green again here tonight, AJ. I believe that was really the first time it lagged all night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Green in the air once again, 4 laps to go. We're back underway, and look up front, Logan trying to come up with something. But Bryce able to get away. Logan, good run to the top side. He's going to get a run. He's going to have to get there quick, AJ. He can't wait. Almost to the back bumper.
I think he might have gotten into a wall coming out of 4 there.
He's going to arc that truck. He's got a plan. He's a man with a plan. He's going to arc that truck. Try to get in there deep into 3. Almost there. The 95 left the door open. Man,
2 to go.
Man, Bryce, you cannot leave that door open, buddy. Because if you do, Logan's going to stuff that nose right on the bottom. Logan washed up. That might have,
right there.
yeah, that might have been just enough for Bryce. In turns 3 and 4. 1 lap to go. Bryce to the bottom. 1 to go, AJ. Man, the battle now for second right now between Zach and Logan. That's second and third. But out front, Bryce setting sail. Checkered flag this time by McCoon. Wins the opener. Hamilton with a valiant effort to second. Zach to third. Congratulations to Bryce McCoon on the season 6 opener win here tonight, AJ.
What a final, 5 laps? I really thought the 12 truck of Logan Hamilton was really gonna get to the back bumper of the 95, but the 95 was just way too strong.
I'm impressed with what we saw here tonight. That is for daggum sure. Can't be more happy than that, King AJ.
No, not at all. That was a fantastic race.
Well, we'll get ready to talk to our top 3, and I will get ready to do that here in just one moment. There we go. There is our friend Bryce burning it down front straight away. Let's talk to Mr. Bryce here in the booth in just a moment. And me and AJ are going to go cover some good old racing in the off-road truck. So what a doubleheader this is lined up to be.
Yeah, dude. You ready for your interviews, Matt?
I'm ready as well. I'm ready as you are, buddy.
All right. Our third place driver, Zach, is right here. Matt, go for it.
All right, Zachary, Matt in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, coming home third here tonight. What a battle just in front of you with Logan and Bryce. And I thought for a moment if they got the battle, you could get up there and maybe get by Logan. But, man, what a race.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a little bit of a caution fest, but, I mean, any race at a new track is. I know we had a pretty big field, and there were a couple of guys who didn't exactly race me totally clean, which, you know, it is what it is. Short track racing, whatever. You know, there's always next week. And I'm just happy to get that track position back. I thought for a second there I was just going to get screwed over and, you know, I wasn't going to be able to get that track position back. And then I was fighting side by side with the 12 on the restart. And I just had a quick thought in my mind. I was going to be like, you know what? The bottom hasn't worked for me all race. I'm okay with third. So I just slotted myself back in line so I wouldn't get passed by the 94. And, you know, we brought it home third.
There you go. Good points day, right? I know everybody hates the word points day, but in all honesty, good job not wadding that truck up there.
Points day pretty much translates to good points day equals potential at championship. Sometimes you're not going to get the win. It is what it is. And, you know, if you just come away with a good points day, then at the end of the day, you did all you could do. And, you know, you're just going to put yourself in a better position for the championship. A win would be amazing. But, you know, the third place is third place.
10-4, man. I can't agree more. AJ, you got anything to add to this one, buddy?
No, it was just a very fun race to watch. Yeah, there were a lot of cautions here tonight, but when you guys went green in style with a lot of lap traffic. Was there any part with the lap traffic where you were trying to set somebody up, or a key moment where you made a pass or held a position?
You know, to be perfectly honest, not entirely, because everybody was so focused on running the top line that it was so difficult to put it down on the bottom. And I don't know if it's just how the trucks are, or if it's how the setup, or just Nashville is in general. You just have lap cars, they were going high for you, and you had to try to get it down low and see what you could do with it. I roughed up a couple of guys trying to come back through the field because I was just trying to make the bottom work. Just a little slow on the top, so I had to, you know, just ruffle little feathers, do what I had to do. I got moved a couple of times. It is what it is. But, you know, in terms of setting people up for the bottom, there wasn't too much you could do. You just had to see if you could get the run off corner exit, get the nose in front, and then going into the corner, you pretty much just had to be the latest on the brakes to get the car set, get it to rotate, and then just drive it up off the corner, and you'd be able to get by someone. But in all honesty, the outside was pretty much the place to be, and it was where I was making most of my passes.
That's where it looked like. But hey, congratulations on your third place. Pretty awesome race for you. Can't wait to see you guys next week. But let's actually take it over to our P2 driver, and that is the rookie, Logan Hamilton.
Hey, Logan, Matt in the booth with you. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, rookie to the series, man. You come home second. You kept the nose clean. Good run.
Thank you.
Hey, what? You had a heck of a run down the back straightaway with a few laps to go. You was able to get all but a couple of centimeters away from the back bumper of Mr. Lightning McCoon down there. If you had to do it over, did you do anything different?
No, not right there. Maybe the next lap, I missed the corner, both ends, and that kind of gave away my shot of winning. But I think I sent it in as hard as I was going to, because if I would have sent it in any harder, I probably would have spun myself out. So I'm happy with second. He dominated tonight. There really wasn't a way I was gonna get him unless he screwed up. But like I said, first race in the league as a rookie. I'm pretty happy.
Well, P2, nothing to be sad over at all, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, man, is there anybody on board that truck that helps you get here? Anybody you'd like to thank?
I want to thank Barrett Morton. He was the one that brought me into this league and set it all up for me. Thank Ryan Dingler, made my paint. All my teammates that were in voice chat with me. And I got a sponsor, wasn't on the truck tonight, but Tucson Sound Art, go check them out. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for broadcasting.
No problem, man. It was a lot of fun tonight. Glad to see you up near the front there, man, and look forward to seeing you the rest of the year.
Yep, I'm excited. See you next week.
All right, see you, Mr. Hamilton.
And that was our P2 driver, Logan Hamilton. Let's go get our race winner.
It is Lightning McCoon. You got a copy of it, buddy?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All righty, man. Just like your name says, you were lightning here tonight, and you ka-chowed your way to victory lane.
Yes, I did. I like that a lot.
Well, man, a dominant race car here tonight.
For sure, yep.
Well, what was go ahead, AJ, bud.
No, I was just going to throw it out there. You led a majority of this race. When dealing with lap traffic, what priority level would you give it to getting around them so, you know, the guys behind you could not sway which way you're going to go?
I guess for me, the biggest thing about passing lap cars is just making sure you get underneath them. If you're not underneath them, I don't force it. And then the guys behind me, it's kind of a hopefully they're watching out scenario, but if they're not, I also watch, try and have like 4 eyes or something and just look behind me and in front of me at the same time. But biggest thing is just to make sure I'm actually there and they know that I'm there.
Yeah, you were very, very strong tonight. Like, every restart, we were just focusing on you and seeing how well of a launch you would get. We had a lot of those restarts.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, to my understanding, Nashville Fairgrounds is some sort of a kind of difficult track when you have the horsepower you do. But you put on a hell of a show, dude. I can't wait to see where this league goes from here after tonight. And you probably right now on these short tracks are going to be a favorite, and you have a target on your back from everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I race in real life, so I've really developed a lot on the short track, and I know a couple of guys in here that they can test right with me, but unfortunately they got taken out early. But we should hopefully like power through on the short tracks. This season has a lot of them.
Oh, cool. Anybody on the truck you have that you want to thank, like sponsors or whatever?
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta thank Dale's Pools, RD Designs, Drive Business Solutions, Strata, Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet, TI Racing, and especially Nick Kraus.
All right, dude. Once again, congratulations on the win tonight. And Matt, you got anything for our race winner?
No, sir. No, sir. It was a good night. And a great job with the win there, Mr. Lightning McCoon.
Thank you very much.
There we go, man. Ross did a great job, AJ. What a race.
Dude, this was a phenomenal race. I did not know what to expect here tonight. I knew it was trucks, and I knew it was a short track. I just didn't expect what we had tonight. Yeah, there were a lot of wrecks. It happens. It's a short track. Everybody's fighting for a lot of the same real estate. But when we got some action, we got action here tonight. So same time next week, everybody. If you want to come see some beating and banging with these trucks, come join us for the TI Racing Truck Series.
And remember, as always, here on Extreme Sim TV, it's bring your own soda and bring your own chips and come watch some great racing. 'Cause, yeah, we're not supplying the soda or the chips. Unless AJ wants to pay the bill for that.
Nah, I'm not paying the bill. Nope.
Hey, darn it. We could have done the soda and chip out and brought to you by Nerds Doing Nerd Things.
You've got me on a lot of that with the Nerds Doing Nerd Things. I might have to hold off, and I'll eat my own chips and beer.
There we go, man. Well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Me and AJ's got to run. We got to get over to Wild West Motorsports Park for the first round of the Pony Express Pro 4 trucks. Until then, everyone have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see you next week for round 2. And we're off, bud.
Dude, that was fun.